Hi guys, Concon here. So today we're going to be finishing our Industrial Craft 2 mod showcase sort of thing. Well, not really finishing it, but we're going to be taking a break from it until we touch on the utility side of it in some time in the future, which is the teleporter and things like that I don't really know how to use yet. So once I figure that out in the future, and I'll come teach it here and show you guys how to use it and everything. But it's not important at this stage, so I'm just going to show you these machines, and then we're going to head over to the armor in Industrial Craft 2. Okay, so first of all, we have our canning machine. Now this requires a tin can, which is made with, I think it's 4 tin recipe. No, 5 tin ingots in this kind of shape, and it gives you 4 tin cans. That's reasonable. And what you'll be doing is taking anything that you can eat or that is edible, literally anything. You could take cookies for all I care, and then just chuck it in there, and then put the tin can here. And what this does, it will turn it into actual edible food. Now I can use this here, and each little tin can here that is filled with food, and since every single food you put in a tin can comes out the same way. Okay, so these tin cans basically fill up one drumstick every time you eat one, and any food can be turned into one, and they will all be stackable. So it's not going to say rotten flesh tin filled can or something. It's just a filled can, and every food that you put into a can is just going to be called a filled can. So that makes all your food stackable, and you can pretty much get the best out of it, unless you're using actual food like chops and steak and things like that. Then in which case don't make these. Actually, I'm not sure, but still, yeah. So let's go on to the recycler. You're probably wondering what a recycler is. This is meant for your useless items like cobblestone, which you'll probably have a lot of eventually, and you'll just put it here, and then every, like, I think it's every 8 items or something, it has a chance to produce scrap, which is this weird stuff here. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and let this build up and just get a few. Actually, I'm just gonna get some from my survival inventory. Okay, we'll just get a stack of scrap. And then what you could do with this is you could make a box with it, like that, a scrap box. And then what you do with this is you right click, and it drops a random item. The box doesn't stay here. It's because I'm in creative mode that it didn't disappear. So now that scrap box has disappeared to make a piece of leather. It's not really great. It's actually not really great at all. But yeah, so you're going to take this scrap now, and you'll probably want to put it in your mass fabricator, which will basically turn it into UU matter, which is used for making one of the armors that I'm going to be showing you in, well, now. Okay, so let me just go ahead and get everything ready. Okay, so to go on to the armor now, we're just going to head on into survival mode, game mode. Survive. Can't spell. I should actually use the tab button. Okay, so here are the 4 sets of armor. One there, one there, one there, one there. Firstly, we'll have our bronze set of armor, and our quantum set of armor, and our nano suit, and then this hazmat suit kind of thing with a scuba helmet and a rubber boots. So now this is pretty cool, so we're going to show you the bronze one first. Okay, so we're going to equip this. This basically has the durability of diamond armor. Well, I mean, it can take as much damage as diamond armor, so it would be the equivalent of wearing diamond armor. But it breaks at the same speed as iron armor would. So it's not like long lasting, but it's also not that rare. It's pretty easy to make and get. All you have to do is make your bronze ingots, which is used by mixing your tin and copper, as I showed you in the last video. So yeah, that's bronze armor. It's not bad. It's pretty cool for basic quick armor that you can use. The next armor that I would classify as useful from that point would be the nanosuit armor. Now this armor has to be recharged in a MFE, which is the second largest storage device, your EU storage. So what this does is basically, when it's charged up, it basically prevents damage from actually hitting you. But it's not totally effective because it does go flat very quickly. As you can see, it only holds like 100,000 EU, and getting hit by a few mobs can kind of hurt you a lot. Okay, so nothing really special about this set besides it looking totally awesome. As you can see, looks pretty cool. Okay, so now we're going to take that off, and then we're going to put on, let's see here, just move this here. We're going to put on the scuba helmet, hazmat suit, and the rubber boots. Now this is basically for like stuff like reactors and nuclear reactors and things like that, so you don't get poisoned as much and things like that. So you can basically fix your reactor before it blows up. But I mean, it's not really needed at this point. And the scuba helmet can be used to go underwater and breathe by using compressed air cells. Where are here? And I think this is pretty much from putting normal empty cells in a compressor, and it should make a air cell. Now what this does is, just before it reaches 4 bubbles, it will consume an air cell, and I think I have infinite air cells, so you're just gonna see my air bubbles go back up again. Boop, see? And I just got an empty cell. So that's pretty much what that does, and yeah, it's kinda cool. If you like to be underwater, then the scuba helmet is totally for you. Okay, so we don't need that no more, and then let's just take this off. The last set of armor before we get onto the utilities will be the quantum suit armor, which is probably the best armor in the game. As you can see, it looks pretty cool as well. Now this thing has a lot more power, EU storage, which is 1 million EU storage, so this needs to be charged in a what do you call it now, MFSU, which is the largest storage device. I'm not sure if it can be charged in an MFE. It might be. And the leggings, if you sprint with the leggings on, you will sprint at like hyper speed, like this. Yeah. And this pretty much makes you, this pretty much makes you indestructible. But this is made with iridium plates and all expensive stuff, so it's not very easy to come by. The last utilities that I want to be talking about is the jetpacks, and then the solar helmets, and then the backpack things. Okay, so firstly you get 2 types of jetpacks. One that you can craft that uses just ordinary fuel and will break after consumption. So I will fly for a while here, and you can see it there, and it will run out of fuel eventually and will basically fall and die, or wherever you are when it ends. So it's not too good, and I would recommend using long fall boots or the rubber boots, because they have some thing where they have a huge damage reduction. I think that's a bug, I'm not sure though. Unless you know how to fly a jetpack perfectly and you can land softly. There should be a hover button too, but it says the button is M, but if I click M it opens Ray's minimap. Okay, so this electric jetpack runs on EU, so you could use your jetpack and fly around for a while and do whatever you want, fly to the top of the world and come back down and do whatever you need to do. And then when it is flat, you come home, you put it in your bat box, charge it to full, and then take it and then go again. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Your solar helmet will basically charge your jetpack or your backpack, which it will be in your inventory. So the solar helmet, while you're standing in the sun, obviously will charge your armor that can be charged, basically. Okay, so let's take that off. And then the ultimate solar helmet is basically a upgrade of your solar helmet, so it can upgrade things, not upgrade things, it can charge your stuff much quicker, and it also stores 1 million EU, so that's pretty much for like your high-tech armor. Okay, so what else? The lap packs. Okay, first you get a backpack and a lap pack. Now you'll notice that this one has 60,000 EU and this one has 300,000. These are basically batteries that you can wear, and these will be used on electric tools that you can craft. Electric things like electric hoe, electric tree tap, electric wrench. You can make a drill, diamond drills, and all sorts of weird tools like that. And you can also get something cool like a mining laser. See, which basically, let me just go ahead and clear the weather. And this thing's pretty cool since it does like this, and it can go through everything. Bam, 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 bam. But it also has a chance to destroy items, so it's not like a 100% pickup rate, because it will just destroy items. And as you can see, it's like whoosh. I don't know how many items it actually takes out in a row. Let's test that. I think it takes about 5 or 4, so yeah, that's pretty cool. It also goes well, actually it has to be charged with actually a lot of EU, 200,000. So yeah, that's not the greatest thing ever, but yeah, your battery pack will basically be used for other tools. I don't think it works with the mining laser, so unfortunately, yeah. Okay, so right before we end off here, let's just check out the seeds. We're going to go into here, and you can see in our mass fabricator we have the stuff called UU matter. Now this is used for making, where is it now? Cenarium, this stuff here. And this is crafted with UU matter, with glowstone dust in the middle, with UU matter again at the bottom. And this is used in iridium plates around it, making a cenarium alloy, and this is used for things like making the enriched cenarium alloy, which is used for making ultimate hybrid solar panel, which I suppose is actually very good too. But I mean, eventually, if you look at the armor and you click recipes, here you'll need iridium plate, which is made by iridium ingots, which actually no, you don't need it on that, but yeah, you'll need it with the hybrid panels and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helped. Stay tuned for a new mod next week, or not next week, next episode, part, whatever. Okay, like, subscribe, do whatever it is you do, and do it now. See ya, guys. Bye.